NOPD arrests a teenage suspect accused of killing local musician Ravel Andrews. Investigators say the suspect is 14. The 14-year-old accused of shooting and killing Andrews at a gas station Monday afternoon near the intersection of Franklin and St. Claude. Andrews, who is Trombone Shorty's cousin, was taken to the hospital where he later died. The suspect, the 14-year-old, was turned into police by his mom yesterday, booked with second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder.